Yes, come in, come in. I'll be right with you. Come in. Yes, take a seat. Be not afraid of the darkness. It's only me. You're not who I was expecting to see today. Are you human? Oh, I see. No, I'm afraid you won't be able to see. There's an enchantment that I have placed that normally keeps your kind away. So you must want something very badly to come into my store. Tell me what you want. Is that all? A spring scent? Well, I certainly have some of those. Curious. Very curious. Well, you need not fear me. As long as you're here in my shop as a patron, the fairy accords will protect you. No harm shall come to you, I give you my word, while you are within these walls as a patron. Should you attempt to swindle or steal, all bets are off. All right then. Yes. Here, I have a small selection of sprays and lotions for you. What kind of thing are you looking for? What do you mean you don't know? You've come so far. You can tell me. I'm your friend, Bobbin. Oh, you really don't know, do you? You just woke up and felt like you needed a change. Well, spring only began a few days ago. It is a time for changes, new beginnings. Let's see what I can find for you. Well, let's start at the beginning. This bottle. You feel it? Yes, it's shaped quite like a crystal shard, isn't it? This perfume is very refreshing. It smells like morning dew and sudden laughter. Very refreshing indeed. If you're someone for whom mornings are a chore, this will get you going. Smell. Yes, very popular, that one. Especially this time of year. It conveys youth and joy. But with your uncertainty, maybe you need something to help you make strong decisions, something to be more bold. Feel this bottle. Doesn't it fit so nicely in the palm of your hand? This is made with peacock feathers and bits of mountain peaks that have been chipped away. find yourself being undecided often, or a bit timid, this will give you that confidence you lack. Or maybe your trouble isn't that you can't get started, but that you can't stick with it. Here, this spray is persistent, and it smells like flowers given in celebration. It smells like a finish line, something that you can look forward to keep you on task. This bottle, here, handle it. It's tall and thin. Oh, it is good. I've just remembered some chores I have to finish after this. It's smelling quite exciting in here now, isn't it? That's all right. But maybe you don't need a spray. And maybe the reason you don't know what you want is that you're too shy to say. Is there someone you have your eye on? Or maybe if there's not someone in particular, you wish there would be. Well, this essential oil might be just what you need. This is one of my best sellers. I never have very much in stock at a time. It positively flies off the shelves. This will make you irresistible. And not in a overriding consent sort of way. I don't have that sort of shop. But just that it makes you alluring. It makes you interesting. It makes people want to be near you. It smells like butterflies in your stomach. And the raised hairs on the back of your neck when someone whispers in your ear. Smell this. Only a little. After all, you do need to leave the shop at some point. You're not sure? Okay. There's no harm in that. Not everybody looks for romance, and I respect it. Maybe you want less complication. I have a series of lotions for you here. This is one of my favorites. It's very calming. I always have quite a lot in stock of this one. It smells like a forest clearing full of dappled sunlight. And it comes in this handy pump. Here, let me put a little on your hands. This is a body lotion, so feel free to rub it in all over. Yes, that's better already, isn't it? I can tell. I could see your whole body relax. You are carrying so much tension in your shoulders. So you can see the bottle for that is quite generous in size. Life is so stressful, isn't it? But lest we relax our life away, we need something to bring us back to the present sometimes. And I have just the thing. This tiny canister is a focus lotion. You only need a tiny bit at a time. It's made from the hairs of a hunting wolf. You put just a tiny bit of this just under the nose, and it'll keep you right on track to finish whatever it is you're supposed to be working on. Oh, here's one that is quite interesting in my collection. This lotion. Well, I know you can't see it, but it's the most charming pink container. The scent's quite strong. You can see there's a protective seal on it. But even without pulling back the protective seal, you can just make it out. Grapefruit. Why are you looking at me like that? What's wrong with grapefruit? Oh, yes, I suppose compared to the rest of my stock, it is quite unusual, isn't it? But I thought you humans liked grapefruit. Well, fine. If you can get this back home, we'll continue. Now, I only have one more here. It's quite precious. And looking at you, I think you might need it. This is a very fine powder. It's a mystical concoction, hard to get in the human realm, but a bit of a specialty of mine. This will help you sleep. Now, don't breathe too deeply. I don't want you drifting off in my shop. They'll think I've kidnapped another. Never mind. Just a quick breath. Got woozy already, didn't you? Now, how you use this is, before bed, blow a very fine dusting of this over your pillow. And not only will you sleep, you will have lovely dreams of all your fondest memories, even some you forgot you had. They'll be so vivid. People you thought long since lost will be right in your arms again. A grandparent's hug, a childhood friend's pinky promise. All in this tiny powder box. Now, what do you think? Anything here whet your appetite? Something that maybe you can't live without? Cost? Well, of course, I suppose you should know how much they cost. What sort of payment did you bring? Oh, what is that? Oh, no. No, we don't take that here. But you wouldn't have made it through my front door if you didn't have some form of payment. I've crafted the doorway too well for that. Don't want anyone wasting my time, after all. Now let's see. For most of these, I could give you one for a secret, but it has to be a good secret, something no more than 2 other people have ever learned. If you have a childhood toy or blankie with you, I can let you have 2. I do warn you as a first-time shopper not to give those up too easily, though. Be sure this is what you want. It's good currency, that. Who knows what else you could get at one of the other shops down the lane. What do you mean? Fairies are always honest. You just have to be careful what it is we're being honest about. 3. There's 3 of them that interest you, including the powder for sleep. Well, what about 15 minutes of fame? Well, you have heard the saying that everybody gets 15 minutes of fame. Have you used yours yet? Wonderful. I'd happily trade you your 15 minutes for 3 of my lovely items here. I'll even gift wrap them. What do I want them for? I don't just sell smelly things here. I have quite a lot in my arsenal, and sometimes people come in and they want money or power or fame, and that doesn't just appear out of thin air. It takes quite a lot of work collecting all those minutes to give people enough to satisfy them, to give them enough to regret it. Yes, that's how we collect them. From other people who aren't using them, who aren't interested. No, you definitely need a scent. Don't be concerned with the rest of my stock today. Come now. You've been here long enough to be honest with me. I've shown you what I have. Show me yours. I see. Wonderful choices. Oh yes, they'll suit you quite well. Now, you don't need to use much. They go quite a long way. They should last you at least a year. Some of them, like my calming lotion, will last you even longer. Alright, all we have to do then is shake on it. Well, yes, of course you're going to get full bottles. I'm not going to rip you off. These are my testers. Now, it's not safe trying to send you back holding them yourself. In this darkness, you could trip and break a bottle. And what a waste that would be. No, I do offer a delivery service. Once we shake, you will wake in your bed as if you've never left. And next to you will be a package with your new purchases. Wonderful. I'm so happy to have done business with you this day. Now, no, you don't need to tell anyone about this. Unlike many human shops, I do not work through advertising. I do not need people to spread by word of mouth. No, when everything aligns just right, and someone wants something bad enough, and they have proper payment, they'll find themselves here in my shop, and I will see to them as best I can. I'm still very intrigued by you, human. No, don't give me your name. Nothing I've given you is that expensive. You must know that Bobbin isn't my true name, but simply what you can call me. My store name? I don't think it has one, does it? No, people just come and go when they need to. It is very different where you're from, isn't it? Well, I have a strange feeling I'll be seeing you again one day, human. I hope you make good use of these scents. Try not to hoard them too long, though. I know the urge is to use them sparingly for only the most dire of circumstances, but over time they may lose a bit of potency. As I said, you have at least a year at full strength, but maybe not more than 2. Some things are meant to be enjoyed while you have them. If you wait too long, it could be too late, you see. Yes, I'll see you again. Now, are you ready to shake? Wonderful. Have sweet dreams. And be not afraid of the